Hello, my dear students. We are going to learn today about music. Okay, so this is the first class on music. Can you see me? Yes. Music. You know that music has got its own notes. Now, if you listen to the entire the nature, you will see the birds, the animals, all producing some sounds. And especially in the case of birds, they produce beautiful sound, different sound, but the different intensity they make, right? So the music notes, when it comes to music notes, what comes immediately in your mind? The singing of birds. We usually say birds sing, right? Okay. Now looking into this nature, okay, and the music in the nature. Look at the rivers, okay, the streams. It flows and it makes some music, right? So the universe is filled with the music, else, and music is divine. Okay. Now, the people, those who have got some, everybody enjoys music, yes or no? Everybody wants to learn music, and music is like exactly like other talents. It can be developed in everyone. There's no person who doesn't have music in her heart. Okay, so it can be developed and it can be learned and developed. So that's why I thought of teaching you some music. Now, when I say music notes, what comes to your mind? Music notes. Immediately you will say there are some notes called sari, gama, padhani, sa, right? Sari, gama, padhani, right? Sa, let's try to Malayalam. Sa, ri, ga, ma, pa, pa, dha, ni. Right? Sari, gama, padhani. Sari, gama, padhani, and it goes to sa. Right? Now, these are the seven notes, major seven notes that the music has been composed. Okay, that is our way of analyzing music. You know, if you ask birds and animals and the streams, they will not say, we are singing sarigama. They don't say like that. It's our way of expressing that human beings is intelligent, so they are able to make meaning or language out of this the voice, the what's that called, sounds which you hear. Okay, from there we have. I'm not going to teach you Malayalam music, but when you say music, it immediately some sounds like the sarigama padhani comes to your mind. Okay, now the music is composed. Now in this notes, here it says in Carnatic you say sa and pa. Sa and pa remains as it is. It doesn't have a brother or sister sound. സഹോദര ശബ്ദം എന്നാണ് പറയുന്നത്. ഇല്ല. പിന്നെ ഏതൊക്കെയുണ്ട്? റീ രണ്ടെണ്ണം ഉണ്ട്. സ്മോൾ ഡി ആൻഡ് ബിഗ് ഡി. സ്മോൾ ഡി ഇങ്ങനെ എഴുതും, ബിഗ് ഡി ഇങ്ങനെ എഴുതും. ഓക്കെ. ഗ രണ്ടെണ്ണം ഉണ്ട്. സ്മോൾ ഗ ആൻഡ് ബിഗ് ഗ. മാ രണ്ടെണ്ണം ഉണ്ട്. മാ, സ്മോൾ ഗ ആൻഡ് ബിഗ് മാ. പ രണ്ടെണ്ണം ഇല്ല. ധ രണ്ടെണ്ണം ഉണ്ട്. Small ധ and big ധ. Ni, small d and big d. Okay, so if you add all these, okay, if you add all these up, how many music notes are there? How many music notes? That's what I want to stress. I'm not going to see what is that definition from Gandhara. I'm not going to say because it's not Malayalam music. I'm not going to teach you. I'm going to teach you English notes. Okay, so sa 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right? So there are 12 music notes. And entire songs are composed in these 12 music notes. This is accepted music note. There will be some other music notes also, but then these are the accepted sounds through which the music is composed. Okay, students. So this is about Malayalam. So now I am going to teach you not the Malayalam music notes, but the English music notes. Okay, so I am going to rub it. Malayalam music notes. We have something called English music notes. How many notes are there? How many notes are there in English? You will see now, same way, there are 12 music notes. There are 12 music notes, but the major notes are C, D, E, F, G, A, D. How many notes are there now here also? There are 7 notes. You see C, D, E, F, G, A, B. How many notes are there? 5 plus 2, 7 notes are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? Now, as I told you, when I taught you Sarigama, some notes have got brother or sister notes also are there. So if you combine all these together, you will see there are 12 music notes are there. Okay. Now, in the case of English, you can say C has got one more C, that is known as C sharp. That is the notes which comes immediately on the top of C. Black, if you look at the keyboard, you will see black notes and white notes on the down part and the black notes on the top of it. Right? So the top notes, that is the sister or brother notes of the down notes. Okay, you see? C, other on the back of it, you will see a black note, that is known as C sharp. So two notes are there for C, right? D, it will be similarly, D also has got a D sharp. E doesn't have sharp. F has got again F sharp. F again F sharp you have. G also you have got a G sharp. A also has got a A sharp. So you will see two black notes. Immediately two black dots behind the two black notes, you will hear the white note called C, and you will see three another black note behind that, you will see F. B has no sharp. E and B has no sharp notes. Okay? E and B has no sharp notes. So if I represent it in the keyboard, suppose I am just going to write some keys. So you have C, then you have one small back note on the top of it, that's known as the C sharp, right? Then you have D, and then you have some black note is called E sharp. Then you have E, okay? Then you have F. F on the top of it, you will see a black note called F sharp. Then you have G. Then on the top of it, you will see a black note called F sharp. Okay, C, D, E, F, G, G sharp. And then you will see A. On the top of it, you will also see A sharp. And then you have a D. So this is the set of music note which you learned. This is a C, D, E, F, G, A, B. If you mention if you look at the keyboard, you will see like this. And on the top of C, you will see a black note which is known as C sharp. Okay, D in the middle, you will see a black note which is known as D sharp. And E has no sharp. Then you have F. F in the middle, you will see another note which is known as F sharp. And you will see G on the top of G, you will see a black note which is known as G sharp. And then on the A, you will see on the top of A, you will see a black note which is known as A sharp, and then it is called a D. You see? So, three, okay, three, two black notes. Behind that, you will see the C. Okay, consider it as a middle C, middle in the middle of the organ. And then you will see F, G, A, B. So F has got E has no sharp, B also has no sharp. So there behind three black notes you will see what is called behind that you will call the F. So this is the one section. If, like that you have sections right side, sections on the left side. Suppose consider it as the middle section of a keyboard. Understand? It is section of a keyboard. So this is the order of the notes you have learned by heart: C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Okay? C has got C sharp, D has got D sharp, E has no sharp, F has got F sharp, G has got G sharp, A has got A sharp, and B has no sharp. So like that, there are 12 music notes. Now this is known as, I write like this, like this. That is known as, you write it as sharp. Because it immediately comes immediately next to the note it comes, so it is known as a sharp, means uh, one half note higher, sharp. Okay. Now, um, so what do you mean by 12 notes? So music is always composed of 12 notes. Okay. Okay, now I will write once again. This is, I am going to run this. You look at the keyboard. You can download a keyboard from the Google app, and then you can just familiarize the notes by yourself. Okay, if you are able to do that, you can do that. Then I just want to show you one more thing. That is, no, this is C sharp. C sharp comes behind D. Yes or no? C sharp comes behind D. So we can write C sharp as D flat. So it comes behind D. So D sharp means E flat. Okay. E means F flat. F sharp means F sharp comes behind G. So it is D flat. G sharp comes behind A, which is known as A flat. A sharp comes behind B, so it's known as B flat. So another way of writing this note is, I'm going to write it again. Okay, C, then behind B, C sharp, it is also known as D flat. Flat is written like this. Okay, then you have D, then behind E, D sharp comes, so it is known as E flat. Then you have E, then you have F, then F sharp is also known as G flat. Then you have G, and G sharp is also known as A flat. Then you have A, then A sharp is also known as B flat, and then you have B. You see, this is another way of writing this music. The same notes, there is no difference. C sharp is also known as D flat. D sharp is also known as E flat. Same notes. These are same notes. F sharp is also equal to D flat. A flat is also equal to D sharp. B flat is also equal to A sharp. Okay. This is another way of representing the music notes. So whatever be it is, there will be 12 notes. See, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are 12 music notes are there. Okay. Now, why these 12 music notes? Now, these 12 music notes represent 12 scales. 12. Now, before that, I want to just write this. This is minute. You write like this. It is known as flat. How do you pronounce it as flat? See, because it comes behind D, it's known as D flat. Flat means just going back, flat or okay. So it's that is represent at the back of a note. D. It is C sharp is known as D flat because it comes behind C. So the chinnam is the symbol is this. So you have a sharp is represented like this, and flat is represented like this. You need to have some exercise of learning this also. Okay. Now, having discussed this, my next question is, what do you mean? Why do we what this 12 notes represent? Why there is C and then C sharp, D and then D sharp, F and then F sharp, E and E is there, and then F and F sharp, G, D sharp, A sharp, and B. Now, what does it mean, or what does it signify? Of course, all these notes together form music. If it is single, stands out single note, it cannot make music, right? You should say, you just sings ha, then it cannot make music. Now, each of these notes represent each scale. Scale. I am going to write each note represent each note represent each scale. What is the scale now? Not that scale which we use for drawing. The scale is, we can say it as a synonym for the scale is called a pitch. Pitch. What is pitch? Your pitch is very low, your pitch is very high, or your pitch is okay, medium. You haven't you heard of speaking like that? So scale means a scale can be a pitch. Now what is this pitch now? Malayalam we say pitch. For pitch Malayalam we write it as Shruti. Have you heard of Shruti? Shruti is also called as a pitch. Now, you may be wondering what is this pitch, what is the scale, and what is this Shruti. Now, I will tell you one song you can sing in 12 pitches. Possible. It is possible to sing one song in 12 pitches. So, what's the meaning of that? So, same song can be sing in 12 Shrutis, 12 pitch. Okay, so one or two, three I can show you. For example, uh, you take one song. For example, if you sing a song, a devotional song, there's a famous devotional song called "What a Friend We Have in Jesus." Suppose. So I'm going to sing in three pitches. Three pitches. You can sing in 12 pitches. That's the meaning of this 12 notes. Okay. So this 12 notes represents 12 pitches or 12 Shruti or 12 scales are there for you to learn. 12 scales. Okay. Now, if you sing very low pitch, you can sing like this. What a friend we have in Jesus. All our sins and sorrows bear. What a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. So this represents a low pitch. Okay, my voice is becomes very rough, right? I'll sing little more higher. So another pitch. Okay. What a friend we have in Jesus, all our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. Okay, now this is another pitch. Now I am going to sing little more higher. Okay. What a friend we have in Jesus, all our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. This is another pitch, high pitch. Even you can sing even higher than that. What a friend we have in Jesus, all our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. Now you see, this is the fourth pitch I have sang. Again, you can sing higher. You can sing lower than what I sang first. So what does it show? That one song can be sung in 12 pitches. Okay, 12 pitches. So this music notes, 12 notes represent the 12 scales or 12 pitches. For each pitch has got its own sarigama padanisa. Sarigama padani. Okay, its own that octave from starting from lower octave to the higher octave. It is there. Okay, so that is what we learn in music. These are the music notes which you learn. I hope you understood the basics of the English music notes. I have make some sense by connecting it with the Carnatic, which I have not learned at all. So I have no authority to speak on this. So just what I have learned, I am sharing with you. Okay. Now you learn this music in order. This is the order you have to keep it up. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Okay, and then you have C has got another one more voice that is known as C sharp. D has got a D sharp. E has no sharp. F has got F sharp. G has got a G sharp. A has got A sharp, and B has no sharp. So another way of writing it is C sharp comes behind D, so you can write it as D flat. So you have like this: C, D flat, D, D flat, E, F, D flat, G, F flat, A, D flat, B. So if we count together, there are 12 music notes are there. That order you have to learn, and you understood some history of it. I hope it is clear to you. Okay, students. So I wind up here. You first learn this. In the next class, I will teach you how are we going to learn this in terms of English notations. You write in ledger lines, you write the music notes instead of if you look at the song, some people will be writing C, 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 D, D, E, F. So this is very difficult to write like that. So there's a scientific way of learning music is using ledger lines. You write some notations on the line and you must be able to read which are those notes on the notation, on the lines, and also on the space. Okay, students, so I wind up here. So learn this music notes first, and then next class will be uploaded soon. Okay.